Timberwolves.
Hart spins. Hart drives. Hart had a block by
Oh, you know that the Spurs or the 76ers did just play last night, I think.
Get it up ahead. Bridges to the 76ers. Coming off that 7-game series nonetheless. And Edgecombe.
An easy opportunity, but I think Philly, they got to get out in transition. They don't want to make it a grinded out game against these Knicks.
On video? Huh? Oubre on Kelly. On Cat.
He can play. And he can score.
Okay. On and one late.
He's going to have that look. If Embiid's in the drop and you set a good screen, he can just walk right in. Got a great look from three.
Paul George. Nylon.
Continues with his Hudson.
Wants the clear out. Embiid goes to work. Bounce it.
That nigga's sleeping. I zoned out too though.
Embiid goes to work.
That nigga Brunson zoned out.
And Oubre is a terrific cutter. Showed it in Game 7. You better lock into both the ball and your man.
First assist for Embiid, who's averaging 7 in the quarter. Brunson with a scoop to the hoop. Just got him to pick up his first.
Step back.
Instead he'll settle and drill the jumper.
Right, and playing at a high level. So
The first game.
So skilled.
Don't flip and shoot it.
Brunson.
Huh?
Bullseye. Wow. Feeling it early. Brunson at the last 9 for New York. Off the screen. Going to work.
Niggas sleeping too. I'm like, y'all niggas zoning out, bro. Y'all alright? That nigga sleeping too. Ball watch.
9 points or any NBA playoff topic. Has AI mode in Google search. And I know
Niggas trying to start AI.
And once again, that flex cut.
Towns drive. Long strides. Can't finish. Good defense by Drummond. Better rebound by Towns.
And you know Karl Anthony Towns loves to drive to that right hand. And the persistence there, staying with it, getting that second chance opportunity. I believe the first offensive rebound tonight for the Knicks.
He ain't pick up. That's an open three.
With another downtown.
To open up when that guy is shooting the ball at the rim.
The find from George, and again it's Oubre at the rack.
Got my 9.
Before your time, Noah.
Bridges being swiped at by Drummond.
For me.
Finds the bottom. In rhythm. Can't hit the 3. Long rebound, Oubre.
Yeah, somebody cherry picking?
On the drive, and he finally gets one to go.
Huh?
Somehow able to get to the rim there. There wasn't really an angle. Brunson just 2-3 doesn't go. Get to the basket on the next time around.
His first field goal of the
Huh?
night. Towns carries a 3.
Huh?
With that, Embiid, Grimes, and Maxey. Hart into the paint, spray it out. And an Obi drive. And Obi the strong finish. Looking for more on the fend off. Towns got caught. And an Obi with 2. And an Obi off in time. And he cans it. Embiid feeling some effects of a hit on the outside. Remember, the appendectomy was not that long.
Oh. What happened?
And an Obi off in time. And he cans it. Embiid feeling some effects of a hit on the outside. Remember, the appendectomy was not that long ago against the Celtics as well.
We saw that.
Dealing with potentially the ill effects of the appendectomy.
Yo, I ain't lying, B, bro. I don't know what you're looking at. I ain't lying, like me. The reason why I pause this is because I see everybody standing up, bro.
The Celtics.
Like nobody's standing up right now, and then wait like 2 more seconds.
Well, now dealing with potentially the ill effects of the.
So everybody starts standing up, bro. As soon as he started guarding them.
Brunson going right at him. He'll pull up and hit.
And you think the gun in the first half.
That nigga Maxey had to have went track, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
McBride extra.
Nigga, wow, that's over. I can tell you that.
Rebound goes to Bridges. 3 seconds.
Ain't nobody in the paint for that team.
Brunson got it.
Damn.
5 points. Knicks.
I'm on 20.
Leading to easy opportunities in transition, but
Paul George.
Paul George just continues. Wow.
I'm on 22.
Paul George
Man, they can come back.
8 to shoot now
Dude.
for Brunson. Right back to Towns in that same short corner.
Double teaming.
4 to shoot. Embiid there. Hook
Why he back up? Like, where's he going?
back to Towns in that same short corner. 4 to
Bro,
shoot.
just continue backing up.
Hook it. Bridges got left alone.
Like, obviously, he's guarding the
defensively.
Don't get Brunson involved in the action. And then Towns with a
the
swing.
block.
Edgecombe finds
Got it back.
ball with 6 to shoot. Right back on Brunson. Edgecombe long strides for 2.
Huh?
Just over 4 minutes.
I'm at 25.
Third. Knicks led by 27 a moment ago. Back to zone defensively. Towns attacks it.
So they going out in the first game?
Pass to Maxey was lurking there for a steal. Josh Hart beating the pass and making the next play for his teammate.
George scissors through and
It's a good layup.
plug at the foul. Half the shot clock gone now for McBride. Bridges step away. Another three.
Is that Walt Frazier?
How just a week or two.
Approaching 5, and it might happen. Knicks want correct.
We should just add him to the broadcast.
All right, listen, that's right, it might happen. Knicks wanted to travel, instead it's a bucket.
I mean, y'all niggas is being like greedy, fam. Y'all up by like 30 points, fam. Shit.
Knicks offense is at a different level. 6-second difference.
Everybody's standing up.
McBride, up three.
Yo, I ain't gonna fucking lie, dog. It's just something that we don't know about the Knicks. Like, why? Like, everybody's standing up with 11 seconds. They were standing up when Brunson was guarding them. Like, I ain't gonna lie, fam. What they got going? What they know that we don't know, bro?
McBride, up three. Been going at it.
Hey, y'all stay up, bro. Don't go to sleep. It's almost over.
Now it's Barlow into the paint. They'll push it up and in. Meanwhile, Jose
Right.
Alvarado, one of the great nicknames in the NBA, Grand Theft Alvarado.
Get them up.
Going up against
80.
the front again. He can't
34?
this time.
32?
Throw away from Huck 40.
22?
Numbers kid. But at the end of the day, look, it's about
I ain't gonna lie.
championship. That's the expectation as the award.
I'm finna
with an
skip.
easy layup.
They got the bench in the game, and they still didn't score. They about to score 150.
Different, but the Knicks are feeling
Yes,
good
stop.
and feeling like this may be the year for them.
I ain't gonna lie, I did not see the Knicks make it to the damn finals. I'm gonna be honest. But alright, let's make this. Yeah, I was about to say.
Game 1 of the second round.
Niggas almost scored 140 points in the first round, first game. Alright, 17. 3 for 11. 13, 12. 37 from the 3. I mean, I guess it's just a bad game for them, man. 18, 17. I mean, nobody had double or triple-double on their team. 28 rebounds compared to 39. 18, 17, 18. 35. I ain't really hit that many points. 17. Oh, this is hard, though. I fuck with it, bird. The block. Alright, so they do got no, shit. Look at all the carry right here. I'm gonna be honest. I don't know, like, if I'm tripping, but, like, right here, like, isn't they carry right here? Because even for fire. So, like, alright, how y'all think Rudy gonna do against Wemby? And McDaniels, too. Who McDaniels gonna guard? Darren Fox? Oh. Why you move out there? I guess.
See how teams defend too, depending that high screen. If you are a shooter or not.
That's him.
And if he ends up consistent,
And man, I was injured.
draws a double, leaves it for Gobert over Cornette.
I see Ant-Man posted a video on his YouTube about his injury.
Harper. Swinging.
Over first.
For another three of 7 beyond the arc. Minnesota 0 for 4 from three-point range.
Give me.
Everything at the rim
7.
for the Timberwolves, and again, show to work here.
Shoot it.
Miscommunication, defensive.
Bro.
Oh, great. Down the finish for Harper. Highland got a piece. They got time here. Randall on the move, collects and dunks.
Goaltend. Damn, nigga. That nigga just split across the whole. They pushed him. Oh shit. Now it's reading Wemby beat. Oh, he pushed him. He definitely did push him. I seen that. But fuck it. Water for 3, niggas sleeping.
Shannon Jr.
3 for 12 and 3 for 11.
Well,
shit, they in the same boat damn near shit.
Content to walk it up.
Semi-break.
Okay.
Got Nas Reed.
Reed to the left hand, off the glass and in. Conley here on this possession.
Oh, that's Keldon.
On the run. Challenge by Randall.
I just don't understand how y'all let niggas score off spin moves, fam. Like,
Oh man. Come on now.
Say oh man one more time like they did against the Nuggets.
damn, Nas Reed was sitting up for like 5 minutes.
Yep. Yeah. for 5. Reed gets through from the weak side.
Damn. Mike Conley taking a nap.
Penny.
Good pass.
Great.
Good pass.
Shannon, you know where he wants to go, but he got there and Wemby was there.
Shot.
Kicks it to the corner for Conley. 3 on the
Why
shot.
Bones not in?
Go. Shannon.
Then?
Go there. Didn't go right back up. McDaniels.
Huh?
Got him
That's a
up
good
in the
move.
air.
What?
Comes Wemby and
Man, I ain't gonna lie. Wemby looked like he was zoned out too, low key.
McDaniels.
I feel like if you would have like scoop laid it, like if you would have did a scoop lay right here, as soon as you had that separation, like it's right here, you would have been good. Or a floater.
Got him up in the
You have to do a floater. You can't do extra moves when you got Wemby in like guarding.
Attacking.
I ain't gonna lie. Overdose?
trying to change their roles beyond the
Because that defense collects, and they will block your shot.
Bones.
in a hurry, and it just
Alright.
happened again. He's in double figures. Wemby with the block.
He's about to get hit now.
Good still. He finna lob it. No, he going all the way.
Johnson finishes the break. McDaniel.
There you go. That's what he should have did the first time.
Up to Johnson. Hesitates. Big.
You got
Big.
You could have. You kind of couldn't block that though.
Somehow got it
But you do gotta block that though. I ain't gonna lie.
Johnson hesitates.
I mean, it looked like he tipped it.
Step. Big.
Okay.
Anthony Edwards out there to open up the fourth. He's got 7 points in the game. Did not know coming in to the series whether he'd be able to play. There's your answer to open up the fourth.
All right.
Now the switch on to Edwards.
Gonna shoot over those?
Got it up in the air before Wemby could get there and nails it. 4-time All-Star trying to take over here.
Overdose?
Penny off the
Oh.
there and nails it. 4-time All-Star
Y'all hear the crowd too. Listen closer.
take over here. Champagny off the
That nigga hit the side of the backboard, this motherfucker. Oh no. Yeah. I mean, I ain't gonna lie. It is hard to shoot from the corner. I feel like the corner is low key one of the most difficult shots, bro. Cause like it's like if you have too much power, and if you too far into the corner, you're gonna miss. Bro. Too much power, you're gonna airball, and it's gonna make you think it's gonna go in, but it's gonna airball. And if you're too far in the corner, you probably hit the side of the backboard. But if you're in the National Basketball Association, you should be hitting the side of the backboard. In my opinion. And that boy Fox got like 5 points. While boxing him out. Okay.
And Anthony Edwards loves these confrontations because he can figure you out.
I mean, it was just one-on-one.
Good defense so far. Never mind then.
TJ, you knew that was coming.
Damn, dude. I mean, that's a good floater. I ain't gonna lie. There's nothing you can do about that. There's actually nothing you can do about that. But now you're on the ground, you got hurt, but shoot it. Finally, no deal. Okay. 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 But no deal. All right. Hold on now. Okay, okay.
He's got 17 in the game.
Gonna shoot it.
Out to the side.
Okay. Got my 7. Thank you, Leggy. Good leg. Okay. Got my 5.
And a veteran who will understand that strategy. Harper creates.
Overdose?
Miss. Champagny comes charging in. Point game. Wemby over his mentor.
Shit.
Misses this time. The
Lamidi?
gets it back to
Missed. Good boy. Champagne got a couple offensive rebounds. Okay, down by 4. Go ISO?
They showed the double.
Why did they not switch, bro? Or call it time?
Look at that.
You good, you good. Like I said, if you get dunked by Wemby, it doesn't count. All right. 4-point lead. That nigga got 12 blocks, 11 points, 15 rebounds. What the fuck was that? Yo, what the fuck? What the fade ball? Yo, what the fuck? Okay. Okay, they just need to stop. Why do they still have him guarded? I ain't gonna lie, low key right here, he could have hit Shannon, and Shannon could hit Reed. Real hoopers know, bro. Hit him right here, he gonna run out wide open 3 either way. Cause see how he started running. Low key, I was just passing Nas Reed by himself, cause he open. And if I was Nas Reed, I probably would go for a lob or backdoor cut. He shot that. Wait. That's not a bad shot. I ain't. But nobody crashed with the board though. Why are they taking so much time? They taking time and shit. No way. Oh, that nigga. Damn. I ain't gonna lie, like. Oh, he's saying go because they had no timeout. Alright, Nasri, you almost fucking soaked, fam. I'm gonna be honest. You real lucky you missed this shot, Nasri. They would be on your ass in the film. You just gotta make that shot. That's really just what it comes down to. I ain't gonna lie. There's nothing else I can say. You just gotta make. That's the shot you gotta make, bro. 21, 10 rebounds, 16. Okay. Not bad. 7, 10 rebounds, 12, 16. Okay, Nasri 12, 38%. That's not bad. Okay, bro. Champagne 17. I mean, you went 3. You were, I think, 2 for 6 at that time, or no, not 2 for 6. I don't know, nigga, but you just gotta make that shot. 0 for 8 though from the 3. I lied. I gotta give Rudy Gobert his credit. He led Victory only having 11 points, 5 for 17, 0 for 8. I mean, they had 15 rebounds and 12 blocks. Damn. Hassan Whiteside used to have some of like games? Because I know like Hassan Whiteside, that nigga was like the block legend, bro. Him and Mutombo, got Vassell 14, 17, 20.
You know, he's always known as a jokester and goes right up to the ultimate jokester. Jimmy Fallon says, yeah, let me help you out with that. Unties his shoe.
That nigga PG stressing, ain't it?
It's definitely an Empire state of mind right now. And the Knicks feel like they're on the top of the castle. Unstoppable force. It's more than just a fantasy.
All right, but what are we looking at right now?
39-point beatdown in game 1 of the second round. The New York Knicks take a 1-0 lead.
Oh, you got an interview. Oh, let's do this interview. So. And he made that shot. I don't know if it counted. First team in NBA history to win 3 straight playoff games by 25 plus. 51. Come on, fam.
First team in NBA history.
And what's crazy is like, I feel like if they would have their bench in, they probably would have scored more this game than they did in game 6, bro. They had their bench in from like I think the end of the third quarter all the way to the end of the game.
Games by 25 or more after the 2.
I didn't even know the Knicks was as good for real, bro. I'm gonna be honest.
Tonight against their Atlantic Division rival.
Let's see what Brunson got to say for himself.
So much to be happy about if you're a Knicks fan, but Jalen Brunson at the top of mind. He's with Ashley.
All right, Jalen, I don't know if you're feeling deja vu, but another night of just executing the offense to a
I don't know, like he's chilling.
You guys clicking on all cylinders.
Just focused. I think the way we played on defense to start the first half really propelled us offensively. Making good reads.
35. 9 for 12 is really good. I ain't gonna lie. Hold on. 9 for 12, 3 for 6. That's actually really good. I ain't gonna lie. You only missed 3 threes.
Obviously the ball going in hoop.
It's a best of 7 series for a reason. So despite tonight's score, I mean, is your mindset just to not let the foot off the gas?
Tonight's over with. You got to focus on next game. It's back to 0-0. Whether you win by 1 or 30, whatever, it's one win. You know, you got to continue to do it.
The play in this game.
What was yesterday? Sunday. Yeah.
Can you just take us through what it took to get you back?
I lost the days of the week.
Just right after the injury, I think the main thing is just trying to keep it from being stiff, because that's the usual outcome of when you hyperextend your knee. Like you don't.
Damn, bro. I be hyperextending my knee too, bro. I hyperextending my knee in football.
Move it.
I feel that
like
more.
I think I got the best physical therapist in the world with David Hines. So just trusting him and working through all the pain that I felt throughout the first 2 days, 3 days, and just getting in the pool, running on it, band work, and just a lot of resistance. So yeah, he got me right.
How did you feel during the game? What parts of your game, if at all, feel limited? And I think you got to 25 minutes. How quickly do you feel like you can up that?
I felt great. Yeah, I don't think I'm limited at all. And it's whatever coach needs from me.
And what was that frantic finish like? And it seemed
Damn,
like
I'm just thin as shit.
Rebounding. Just what was it like the last couple minutes of that one without a timeout being called?
Yeah, just game plan mistakes for me, mental mistakes. We had timeouts. I should have used one. Like, I'm not really that good at taking the ball out of bounds, as I know.
Oh yeah.
And I had a couple missed.
Yeah, he did almost to sell it.
Left on number 30, Champagne. Champagne. I don't know, but yeah, I had 2 missed outs on him. So yeah, just game plan.
Yeah, you have. I mean, that's good accountability.
It's great. Doing great. Yep.
Or you've talked before about how Wemby helps bring out the best in you. So, number one, wondering if playing him in the Spurs had anything to do with you making sure you'd be back for tonight's opener. And number two, once you're on the court and you're going against him, again, another outstanding game here against the Spurs to do what you were able to do. Just wondering if, Vic being across the court has anything to do with that.
No, not really. Just, I don't think me coming back was because of nothing they got going on. It was more so I want to be out there with my brothers. Yeah, just that simple.
And you guys was really physical with Wemby.
Right.
Julius felt like he kind of liked that. What does he bring from that mentality of?
That nigga's easy.
The mic went out.
What does Julius bring as far as that mentality of being physical and aggressive and getting after the opponent?
No, I'm asking him. I'm letting him answer.
Don't do it like.
Oh shit. I mean, he's the strongest player on the floor. He can use his physicality against anybody, any one of them. And I feel like he did a good job of that tonight.
Terrence, when you
I didn't know he was there.
It's different with Wemby there. What is that like? You still attacking, you're still going at him, but you got one of the great shot blockers back there.
You gotta shoot faster.
He's gonna have to block it every time. I ain't gonna stop going downhill. And I told him that when he said a little
Damn.
he blocked my second one, but he gonna block it every time.
You say you have to block it every time?
I know he ain't gonna block it every single time. I'm gonna dunk on him.
Oh, okay.
And we haven't talked to you since the last series, and I'm just kind of curious of what you've seen from Jaden, what he was able to do in the last round and kind of lead you guys in your absence, and then what he was able to do tonight. I mean, you've told us for a long time that it's kind of what Jaden's about in the playoffs.
Yeah, like I said, he's my favorite player in the NBA, and yeah, what he does on a nightly basis for us, man, is incredible. I love to watch him play. His maturity has grown so much over the last year and a half. The way he sees the game, the way he reads the game, how he takes his time to get to his spots. He knows when to be aggressive, and like I said, man, just him learning more about the game, like knowing when to go, when not to go, when you got two on you. Yeah, man, he's just my favorite player, man. I love Jaden McDaniels.
And obviously, you've had to watch the last couple games, and then the uncertainty coming in. Awesome atmosphere in here. Obviously, the different colored shirts in the stands, but you were pretty locked in after you made that first jump shot. You were looking over at the Spurs bench.
Yeah, he was doing that.
Environments on the road that kind of set you off and really motivate you.
I mean, everybody in the arena is against us. Yeah, I think that's the best thing that's the best thing about it. Like, you start on the road, everybody got on pink, blue, and whatever the color shirts there is, chanting, go and doing all that, and
whatever other colors.
I got Minnesota back at all times, so I'm out there with my brothers, and we're going to war.
And you've been in these moments so many times now, like getting deeper into the playoffs. For the Spurs, a lot of these guys, this is their first time. What do you remember about learning how to deal with the physicality and the intensity of the playoffs, and how do you feel like that feels to you now that you have this experience?
Good question.
I don't really know how to answer that because, I feel like that question is giving them the answer. Like, it's kind of a weird question because if I answer it, it's like they gonna watch it and be like, "Oh, we need to do this," so I can't really answer that. Yeah.
Damn.
I think Mike Conley's season has been pretty wild. He's really come on in the last 4, 5, 6 games and been vintage Mike the way you've seen it all along. How much of a lift does that give this team and the stability that he brings when he's on the court?
Mike Conley was an all-star in the NBA. I think people forget about that. Like, at once upon a time, he was one of the best point guards in the league. Like, and I always tell him that, like, Mike, you used to be one of my favorite players. Like, when I used to play 2K, I used to play with you and just run by everybody, shoot floaters and shoot layups all day long. So, yeah, man, Mike is incredible to be doing this at his age. And I think what keeps me engaged so much is just for him to be this old and, like, have this many years and, like, his engagement, like, the way he's locked into the game plan, locked in on everything, like, what tendencies and stuff like that, the game plan. I think that's super important for me to see, like, for him to be, a vet, like, 18 years in and just super locked in.
Speaking of Mike, he said he told you pregame you were his hero for kind of pushing through it tonight. And you mentioned knowing his history. He kind of compared what he did in 2015 when he fractured his face.
It was hard.
Did you feel
fractured his face.
The fact that just even played.
No, I mean Mike Conley was hard though. At some point.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, I know for a fact, just me being out there, it calms everybody down. Not saying like there's any pressure on any of my teammates, but it takes pressure off of everybody just knowing that I'm out there, I'm available to play. And just doing what I do best, just trying to put the ball in the hoop.
Bittersweet game for you, Vic, with the unbelievable defensive performance, but then kind of subpar offensively.
It's an affirmation.
Yeah. What was just a bittersweet performance for you, I would think. I mean, that was one of the best defensive performances in playoff history. And then offensively, a little subpar performance. What can you do better offensively next time out?
Start by making some shots.
Yeah.
Feel like how to use my energy. Obviously used a lot of it on one side of the court, and on the other side, I used too much. Offensively, I used too much energy in things that didn't really help our team. So that's on me.
Yeah, sure, fuck it. All right.
Despite Wemby's playoff record, 12 blocks, it's the Timberwolves that get the Game 1 win versus the Spurs, 104-102 in Ant's return. And here's the MVP reacting to Game 1 as well as the final play.
And guys, it ultimately came down to the final shot in a game that saw 19 lead changes. Absolutely no one led by more than 9 points. Let's take a look at that final sequence. Julian Champagnie, he does get the shot off, an opportunity to get the win. Do you like the sequence of events, Steve?
Yeah, what y'all think?
I do from the standpoint of San Antonio, not so much with Minnesota.
Yeah, that's what I said. And they low-key Well, no, I ain't even have much time.
From the standpoint of San
They just didn't give nobody else the ball. They just had Julius Randle.
Antonio, not so much with Minnesota.
And they don't got Rudy Gobert to get the rebound. He's on the bench.
Shot. He was just running out the clock there. But in this sequence right here, you don't want to call a timeout because you don't want to go against a set defense. I thought they did a great job of getting the ball up the court, getting it to Champagnie. A little hesitation right there to get Nas off his feet. And he had a great look. It just didn't fall for him.
And he set the Spurs
wide ass open shot.
The guy you want shooting
absolutely. I'm sure he's going to be just like Vince, you know, talking about a shot. I'm sure Champagnie's going to be looking for that game winner in his career again. Absolutely. I want no, you're right.
Damn.
Damn. I know what time it is. I understand. But guys, we saw an amazingly competitive game 1 in the West, and we talked about it in our pregame show, but the Minnesota Timberwolves, just one of 3 teams that won the season series against the Spurs, so they know how to battle against them. What made them successful in this game 1, Melo?
They just was relentless. They attacked. I thought Ant coming off the bench tonight gave Minnesota, gave San Antonio a different look to prepare for. Overall, it was a pretty even game. Overall, it's just, you know, Minnesota had closers tonight. Julius Randle was a closer. Ant did what he was supposed to do. Julius led these guys tonight. He put this team
8 for 13.
Everybody else did what they supposed to do. This is a well-balanced game, man. Jaden McDaniels, 16 points. Julius Randle, 21. Terrence Shannon, you know, was key today. 16 points in 34 minutes. And Mike Conley, right? Somebody who haven't been playing, right? In a long time.
Has been playing.
Somebody who is at this point of his career.
That's me,
and being told to go out there and the ball is in your hands and show us your leadership and do what you got to do. That was impressive, you know, to see tonight from Mike Conley.
To me, it says a lot about what they think of Terrence Shannon because you easily can insert Anthony Edwards, your superstar, back into the lineup, and it's business as usual. But Terrence Shannon has played great basketball, played great in the last series, and I thought, you know, however Anthony Edwards is feeling, they had a flow, and they were playing great basketball, and they didn't want to break that up because Anthony Edwards, we know, he's a star. He's going to find his way regardless. He's find his rhythm, but you need the other guys to find the rhythm, particularly on the road against a very good San Antonio defense.
He found his rhythm towards the end of in the fourth quarter, too, specifically. Just 7 points the first 3 quarters, but he turned on just 11 points in the fourth quarter.
I want to take my hat off to Finch.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, I thought this was a well-coached game from Finch, and in particularly how he utilized Ant-Man, right? Ant-Man was going in increments in minutes in the first half to reserve him for the fourth quarter. And he was extremely aggressive in that fourth quarter, taking over the game. And then he goes out, and what they do, they bring in Terrence Shannon to get downhill, to apply that pressure on them. So Finch was making all the right moves tonight, and it paid off for these guys. So I want to tip my hat off to him. It was a well job of coaching tonight.
Yeah, Ant-Man plays 25 minutes in this one. Again, he's recovering from a bone bruise after hyperextending his knee in Game 4. We heard him talking, though, after the game. He just wasn't happy with his performance, which is crazy to think that he was right.
I love it. He was right. Yeah, that's the mentality you got to have as a superstar.
That's exactly the reaction that I want to hear. Just hearing what he said post-game. What did that tell you?
It takes you take accountability for your mistakes because that could have cost you a game on the road, right? So for him to acknowledge that,
we've seen that,
and he's not going to make those mistakes in the next game. Yeah, giving up 2 offensive rebounds and a turnover late in the game, that's detrimental. That's how you lose a game, and that's a big deal because now you've taken over home court because of that, and they survived it because they got a great look by Champagnie. So he's thinking about that. If I don't turn this ball over, that shot doesn't matter. Yeah. You know, so
he's also thinking about that knee, right? To me, that sounded like a little bit of frustration at the fact that he's not 100%, right? And mentally, it's bothering him. You saw some of his movements out there tonight. He came down off the baseline layup. He started grimacing. He was running down the court. He started grimacing. Terrence Shannon had him at the end of the game. He said, "It hurt." Like, you know what I mean? Like, we on NBC. But he said.
So I think he should use him like more towards the end of the series.
He hurt, right? So that's something to kind of keep looking at.
Yeah, we'll certainly keep an eye on it for sure.
You know, Grace, look at you.
Hold on.
I knew it. 13 turnovers.
These confrontations because he can figure you out.
I mean, it was just one-on-one right now. Got past him, floats it in. How about that bucket? He just challenged them, and they're still.
Is this some negativity? Oh, negativity. Wait, what did he say?
Challenge them, and they're still having words right now.
Oh yeah, we're at the park right now.
Did he say you lucky?
Right now, TG.
I can't tell.
11 in the quarter for Edwards.
We got a little handshake going on. Let's do a little prayer, man. Well, thank you for allowing us to watch this. I'm sure we'll be able to stay safe. Hope all these players be able to stay safe. Just, you know, be like guilty. Let's make a good series. Make good finals. I'm sure we should chase our dreams. You know, for me, it's YouTube, World Draws, chase your dreams. And I'm sure it's all good for your personal family. So many love you, and without you, so many. I love you, man. Jesus, y'all. More yesterday.